Hello world, welcome to episode 2 of Stranger Voice Radio. In today's episode, we will dive into one of the most controversial and haunting theories of modern history, a question that, for nearly a century, has never truly received a clear answer. Did Adolf Hitler really die in 1945? Or was it all a perfectly constructed cover, after which, in the aftermath of World War II, he vanished, along with scientists, submarines, and technologies far beyond their time? Some believe Hitler fled to Antarctica, not merely to hide, but to reach another world, a mysterious civilization said to exist deep within the Earth. In this video, we will follow the historical traces, the eyewitness accounts, the secret military operations, and the contradictions surrounding Hitler's death, all to raise one chilling question. Could Antarctica truly be the birthplace of a hidden empire? Let us begin the story here on Stranger Voice Radio. After World War II, American technology and engineering experienced what can only be described as a revolutionary leap forward. Many secret plans and classified projects in the United States began during the post-war period, including research programs related to space-time and mind control experiments such as MK-Ultra. However, very few people know that long before American science and technology reached such dramatic breakthroughs, there had already existed a global superpower that possessed dark and unsettling technologies capable of instilling fear in humanity itself. That power was Germany. At the time, Germany was controlled by Hitler. He had consolidated and dominated many of the world's top scientists. Under Hitler's leadership, these scientists gradually moved closer to achieving an ambition that terrified the world: the use of science and technology to dominate all of humanity. In fact, for many years there have been persistent rumors claiming that Hitler did not commit suicide as officially recorded. Some theories even suggest that he had long prepared an escape, leading a group of elite scientists to Antarctica. The reason Hitler chose Antarctica was not simply because it was sparsely populated and difficult to access, but because Antarctica was believed to be a gateway to the inner world beneath the Earth's surface. According to these accounts, upon reaching Antarctica, Hitler would not only be able to restore his strength and energy, but also gain access to a highly advanced collective intelligence, an intelligence capable of helping him rebuild the Third Reich. In recent years, more and more evidence and eyewitness claims have emerged, asserting that Hitler did not actually kill himself. Some even claim there is proof that Antarctica contains direct passages leading into a subterranean world. Today, we will explore this theory. Antarctica as the hidden empire of Hitler. On December 7, 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor in the United States. There was no prior warning. This attack sank 8 American battleships, destroyed 2 cruisers and 3 destroyers, eliminated 188 aircraft, and caused the deaths of more than 2,400 U.S. soldiers. There is no doubt that Japan's action awakened the sleeping giant. Shortly thereafter, the United States officially entered World War II. Then, on August 6th and August 9th, 1945, the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These events marked the end of World War II. At the same time, they sent a clear message to the world. The United States now possessed the most terrifying weapon ever created: nuclear weapons. The invention of the atomic bomb shocked the entire world. Yet very few people noticed an important detail. Long before the United States began researching nuclear weapons, as early as 1939, Hitler had already turned his attention to this field. Although Germany ultimately lost the war, this fact alone is enough to prove that Germany's technological starting point had already surpassed much of the world. Germany's advancements were not limited to nuclear research. Later, the U.S. Air Force's Area 51 shocked the world with the development of the B-2 stealth bomber. Its defining feature was its ability to evade radar detection. However, there is one crucial detail worth noting. The B-2 is considered the only operational stealth bomber in the world, but it was not the first stealth aircraft. In reality, the first aircraft capable of stealth against radar was developed by Germany. That aircraft was the Horten HO-29. Long before the United States began researching the B-2 bomber, Hitler's scientists had already developed the world's first jet-powered combat aircraft. They replaced propellers with jet engines. Even more remarkably, they discovered that by coating the aircraft with a special material, it could disappear from radar detection almost instantly. This raises an important question. Why did Germany suddenly abandon propeller aircraft to create jet technology far ahead of its time, technology that could even evade radar? To answer this, we must examine statements made by the man who would later head NASA's space program. He revealed that the V-2 ballistic missile, the first missile in human history, was also invented by Germany. Today, the word missile seems ordinary, but in the 1940s, launching a missile required aircraft to approach the target first. Germany, however, accomplished something unprecedented. From continental Europe, they launched missiles over 320 kilometers away, at speeds 4 times the speed of sound. These missiles struck targets directly in the United Kingdom. This was also the first technology in human history that allowed a man-made object to enter space. The scientist responsible for this terrifying missile technology was one of Hitler's most prominent researchers. After World War II ended, the United States invited this scientist to become the chief designer of its space research program. As a result, the United States became the first country to land humans on the moon. What is particularly striking is a statement this scientist once made to the media. He claimed that Germany's technological achievements were possible because they had received assistance from a certain civilization. According to an American journalist's investigation, in 1936, a flying disc reportedly crashed near the Weber region of Germany. This event immediately attracted Hitler's attention. He ordered top scientists to investigate the incident. Through the efforts of many renowned German scientists, they not only developed new weapons, but also created a mysterious device known as the Nazi bell. Inside this bell-shaped machine was an unknown red liquid. It flowed at extremely high speed within 2 cylinders rotating in opposite directions. As the liquid circulated continuously at such speed, the device was said to generate an anti-gravity effect, allowing it to levitate above the ground. This phenomenon shocked anyone who heard of it. At this point, many people might ask, if Hitler truly possessed such terrifying technology, why was he defeated? According to the scientist's explanation, Hitler did have many advanced technologies. However, most of them were still in experimental stages. Hitler understood clearly that to win the war, he needed more time. And it was during this period that Hitler was believed to have discovered an ideal location. In this place, he could reorganize his forces and quietly wait for the right moment to return. On April 30th, 1945, a gunshot suddenly rang out from Hitler's underground bunker. His personal attendant rushed into the room. He found Hitler lying in a pool of blood with his newly married wife, Eva Braun, beside him.
After Hitler's death, officials in the bunker quickly carried his body upstairs. They dug a shallow pit and burned his remains. Several days later, when Soviet forces captured Berlin and entered Hitler's bunker, they found only a heavily burned and incomplete corpse. Due to severe decomposition, they couldn't confirm the identity. As a result, they removed the lower jaw and a fragment of a shattered skull. They sent it back to the Soviet Union to report to Stalin. After receiving the news of Hitler's death, Stalin remained deeply suspicious. He ordered further investigation. Dental experts examined the jawbone. They compared it with Hitler's dental records before his death. They confirmed that it belonged to Hitler. Even so, Stalin never fully accepted the conclusion. In November 1945, the famous Nuremberg trials were held in Germany. During the proceedings, the head of the U.S. legal delegation made a strange statement. He said no one could truly prove that Hitler was dead. Earlier, at the Potsdam Conference, the U.S. president had directly asked Stalin whether Hitler was truly dead. Stalin replied, Hitler was not. So what exactly are the inconsistencies surrounding Hitler's death that caused so many people to doubt it?
First, the two experts who examined Hitler's jaw later admitted there were irregularities in the evaluation. Second, no one actually witnessed Hitler and his wife committing suicide. Even the people closest to him, the first individuals to discover his body, gave inconsistent descriptions of the scene. Some said Hitler collapsed over his desk. Others claimed he lay on the floor. Even the location of the gun used for suicide varied. Some said it was on the floor. Others said on a sofa. Some even claimed it was on Hitler's lap. Only a few people claimed to have seen the body, yet their testimonies varied widely. Another detail that raised suspicion was the immediate cremation of Hitler's body. Many believe this unusual action was intended to conceal the truth, that the body may not have been Hitler at all. Although there is evidence supporting Hitler's death, conspiracy theorists argue that given Germany's technological capabilities, finding a substitute with matching dental records would not have been difficult. According to later declassified U.S. documents, Hitler was believed to have trained at least 4 doubles. Their voices and appearances closely resembled his own. If Hitler was truly still alive, where would he have gone? Many believe that during World War II, Hitler had already prepared an escape route. Notably, he repeatedly sent expeditions to 2 locations, Tibet and Antarctica. According to related documents, German teams in Tibet discovered information about an ancient civilization known as Shambhala, a civilization believed to exist beneath the Earth's surface, a civilization capable of ruling the world. The gateways to this underground realm were said to be located in Tibet and Antarctica. After learning this, Hitler allegedly ordered the construction of a secret base in Antarctica. It was known as Base 211. It would serve as a staging ground for the search for the underground civilization. Shortly after World War II ended in 1945, the United States discovered that Germany had lost track of 54 submarines, along with more than 6,000 scientists, engineers, and high-ranking military officers. All vanished without a trace. Recognizing something was wrong, the United States immediately launched a top-secret operation, Operation Highjump. Officially, the U.S. claimed this was merely a routine scientific expedition. However, declassified documents later revealed the enormous scale of the operation. Just months after the war ended, the United States dispatched an aircraft carrier, 13 warships and submarines, and 23 aircraft to Antarctica. Many scholars could not understand why a so-called survey required such massive military force.
Then, in 2019, some users reportedly discovered an object resembling a submarine beneath Antarctic ice using Google Maps. Beyond that, in recent years, countless online users have pointed out that although Antarctica is covered by thick ice, it contains numerous massive cave systems. These caves appear extremely deep, seemingly extending into the Earth itself. So was Operation Highjump truly intended to capture Hitler, who was allegedly hiding in Antarctica? And if these theories are correct, then perhaps there really is nothing in this world that is impossible.